guys, so today we're going to be going over 3 simple wedge shots for beginners. There's going to be a far, medium, and short shot. So Dan, you want to go ahead and walk us through these 3 shots here?
Definitely. So if we're hitting just a normal, this is a pitching wedge, if we're hitting a normal shot, I'm going to be about shoulder width apart, and the ball is going to be right in the middle of my stance. Now, when we're hitting a wedge shot, so this is, a pitching wedge, so I'm going to put 60% of weight on my left side, and that's going to shorten the shot and give me a little bit more control because my legs aren't going to be moving a whole lot in this shot.
All right, let's see that one.
So middle of the stance, weight is 60% on my left side, and then I'm just going to hit just a normal swing.
Perfect. So that's the far shot right there. Now notice how his weight stayed on his left side. He didn't wobble back, he didn't fall off balance at all, he didn't stand up. He had a nice solid base there with 60% of his weight on his left side, and he kept it there all the way through the swing where he was still holding it. So that's very important for hitting these shots solid. Also, the speed of his swing didn't change. It was very smooth tempo throughout the swing, and that's very important as well. So that's our far shot. Middle of the stance, weight 60% on the front, and just good tempo. So let's see the medium shot here.
So if we want to make this go a little bit shorter, I'm going to choke down about an inch or an inch and a half on the club with my left hand, and then I'm just going to take my normal grip. And whereas with the long shot we had it shoulder width apart, I'm going to bring each foot in about a ball or a ball and a half, so it's going to make it a little bit more narrow. And then I'm going to keep that weight on the left foot about 60%, and then again I'm going to make a normal swing and it'll be a little shorter.
Perfect. So that's the medium shot right there, and you can noticeably see from our view that went a lot shorter than the last. And all he did was choke up to the middle of the grip and bring his stance in a little bit. So that's a great, easy way to just hit it a little shorter there. And now let's see the shortest wedge shot we're going to show him today.
Yeah, so the third shot I'm going to hit is I'm going to choke down all the way on the grip to the point where my right hand is almost onto the steel of the shaft. And then I'm going to have my feet about 4 or 6 inches apart, so they're going to be pretty close together. And if I tried to make a full swing like this, I would be completely out of balance. So this is going to really shorten my golf swing. Weight 60% on the left, and then make my normal swing.
Perfect. So you can tell that one went shorter than the last. That's a short shot there. And very important, like he said, don't try to swing hard at this one, because if you do come up out of that, or you sway off to the right trying to make a big swing, it's going to be really hard to get back to the ball and make good contact. You want to keep that weight 60% on the front side and have that stable base there so you can get back to the ball and make good contact.
Yeah, that's a great point. You don't want to try and fight anything that this setup is doing. So having weight on your left foot is for a reason. It's supposed to restrict you. So feeling like that is totally acceptable.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's 3 basic shots to practice on the range and out on the course: far, medium, and short. And what you're going to want to do is write down how far these shots go. So if it went 70 yards on the first shot, write it down. If it went 50 on the second, write it down. And keep doing that until you get familiar with how far these shots go. So when you get on the course and you're faced with a shot, you know exactly which one to hit.
And as you get better at this, you're going to notice those shots, those distances get more consistent. And sometimes, especially if you start hitting it for farther, it's going to go, you might change them a little bit. And that's okay too, you're just adjusting along the way.
Great, give us a shot, guys.